Happy New Year, Happy New You. We're getting it done in 2021. Hello, bubbly family. How's everybody doing? Last week, we had a week of review, and that was enough. But now we are back on it. Today, we're going to zoom in on the letter C. Katina Cat says cat. Clicking camera, the letter C. All right, before we do, let's review. Hey, that's the letter C, and we know that it says What about E? E says what? Elephant. Moon. Sun. G, goat. I hope you've been practicing and working on these. Those who don't know all their letters and sounds, I hope you do now in 2021. Fish. Apple. Octopus. Bear. And it goes on and on and on. So now let's take a pause and read our C book and see what great things they're going to find that begin with the letter C. My C book. Let's see what little C finds. And remember, the part of a book. Let's review. We have the what? Front. That's your what? Spine. What is this? The back. We call this the what? The title. You're super smart. And the book was written by Jane Moncure. That's the author. And pictures by Colin King. He is the what? You got it. The illustrator. All right. My C book. Remember that magical pointer finger is important when we're reading, when we're writing, when we're counting. My C book. And there's your title page. Repeats the title. Here we go. Little C had a box. I will find things that begin with my k sound, she said. I will put them into my sound box. Little C was cold. Ooh, it's cold outside this morning. Cold starts with the letter C. Cold. She found some coats. Little C put on a coat. Did she put the other coats into her box? She did. Coats. Cold. Little C found some caps. She put on a cap. Did she put the other caps into the box with the coats? She did. Then little C saw a caterpillar. Before she put the caterpillar into the box, it made a cocoon. A cocoon. A cocoon is a chrysalis that the caterpillar goes through before it becomes a butterfly, boys and girls. So that's a cocoon. So she put the cocoon into her box. Let's keep reading. So little C found a car. She got into the car and went for a drive in the country. She saw a cat. The cat was chasing a canary. A canary is a type of bird. So we have cat, car, canary, country. All starts with the letter C. Little C caught the cat. She put it into her box. Then she called to the canary. The canary flew into the cage. Little C put the cage and the canary into her box. Wow, her box is getting full of those great C things. I hope you're remembering. Little C saw a cow and a calf, which is a baby cow, near some corn. She put the cow, the calf, and the corn on the cob into her box. Then little C drove her car through a desert. What did she see? A camel and a cactus, which is a type of plant that's seen in hot places and very prickly. She put them into her box. She drove to the end of the road where she found, oh no, let's see what she's found now. A castle! A big castle. A clown was in the castle. Come on in, said the clown. Castle, clown, car, camel, country, all starts with the letter C. Little C got out of the car. She carried a box into the castle. She saw a what? Cake with what on it? Candles. Cake, candles. Who likes cake? Yeah, cake is delicious, isn't it? You're just in time for my party, said the clown. So little C took off her coat and cap. She lifted the cage. What was in it? The canary, the cocoon, the caterpillar, and all the other animals, including the cow, the calf. They were all in her box. They all sat down to a birthday party. And look at all those great things that start with the letter C. Cage, cow, candy, canary, chocolate chip cookies, clown, camel. The caterpillar did not eat because it was still in the cocoon. The cocoon. So now, let's see. Can you read these words with little c? Crown. camera, cup, curtain, can, a carrot, comb, crayon, calendar, cloud, card, cowboy, cape, cucumber. All begins with the letter C. Excellent job. And let's take a look at our C chart right here. Count, carrot, curtains, corn, cucumber, chocolate chip cookies, cat, colors, cabbage, can, and a cane. Starts with the letter C. Where do you start your letters? At the top, at the top. Where do you start your letters? At the top, at the top. If you want to start a letter, then you better remember to start it at the top, at the top. So this is how we make uppercase C. Real simple. Big curve around. Big curve around. Big curve around. You try it. Big curve around. Big curve around. Lowercase c stays downstairs. Small curve around. Small curve around. Small curve around. So boys and girls, they look exactly the same. One goes upstairs for uppercase, big, and capital. The other one stays downstairs for lowercase, small, and little letters. All right, nice work. So now let's talk about a couple things that you're going to be doing this week for the letter C. And the first thing you're going to be doing, you are going to be working on your C book. Book of letter C. Remember, we've made these in the past, so let's take a look. You have a cat, cake, car, candy, corn, and clock. They all start with the letter what? C. So your job is to color these with quality, cut them out, and then you have a part that looks like this. Once you cut them out, put your name there, and then you can staple or glue right there, and your pictures will look like this. There's my clock. Didn't have time to color my pictures, but I got it cut out with quality. There's my corn. There's my cake. And the order is up to you, okay? All right, let's continue with the letter C. Your next activity, as you have done before, you're going to make uppercase C upstairs. You know those boxes, don't let them fool you. Same as the lines all the way across. Lowercase, I can eat cake. Let's read that again. I can eat cake. You're going to write that. Remember, the beginning of a sentence has an uppercase letter. There's space between your words. Dot, dot, not a lot for a period. A period means you're going to what? Stop. That's exactly right. And I hope you draw a nice picture of you eating what? Pie? No, you eating what? Cake. Your picture matches the word. Look at my lips there, and there's my cake. But I want you to draw your body, and look at those C's, quality. Look at that writing, quality. Good job. All right, let's go right on into our next story, copycats. Copycats. If you are a copycat, do you know what that means? That means you do what someone else does. Let's see. It's not a great idea to always be a what? A copycat. You be you. But let's read about copycats. Here we go. Let's take a look at this story. Clyde and Cleo are cats, copycats. I bet you can't do what I can do, says Clyde. I can too, says Cleo. So there we go. We have Clyde and Cleo, and they're going to try to copy each other. Let's see how it works out. I can do a cartwheel, says Clyde. Can you? I can too, says Cleo. I can ride a camel, said Clyde. Or Cleo, can you? I can too, says Clyde. So look at that. They're all trying to do the same things. I can bake a coconut cake, said Clyde. Can you? I can too, says Cleo. Now look at his small cake. Look at his large cake. So he got bigger, didn't he? So baking a cake, doing a cartwheel, riding on a camel, all those things that start with the letter C. I can build a castle, says Cleo. Can you? I can too, says Clyde. And again, a small castle and a huge castle there. Very big castle. I can grow carrots, corn, and cabbages, says Clyde. Can you? I can too, says Cleo. Wow. Small basket, such a huge barrel of vegetables. I can carry a cup of cocoa on my head, says Cleo. Can you? I can too, says Clyde. Look out for the car, says Cleo. Oh no. What do you think is going to happen? Let's take a pause. Remember, every time Cleo or Clyde does one thing, the other tries to outdo them. So now, do you think an accident is going to happen? Put your thumbs up if you do. Let's find out. Let's keep reading. Clyde clashes into Cleo. The cup crashes to the ground. Clyde looks at Cleo. Cleo looks at Clyde. They are both covered in cocoa. I can stop being a copycat, said Clyde. Can you? I can too, says Cleo. So boys and girls, even though this story probably made you laugh, is it a good idea to be a copycat? Absolutely not. You do not have to do something because you see someone else doing it, especially when you don't want to and when you know it's not right, okay? All right, let's listen to our C cheer. C is for cat. C is for cap. C is for carrot, crayon, and clap. C is for camel, cow, cup, and car. C is for cookies in the cookie jar. Hooray for C, big and small, the coolest, craziest letter of what? All. Did you hear those rhyming words? Cap, clap, car, jar, small, all. I hope you are better at picking them out. Excellent job. So we've learned from this not to be a what? A copycat. Excellent job. All right, let's continue traveling with the letter C. So now for this activity, you're going to trace uppercase C's, write your own. Trace lowercase C's and do what? Write your own. Circle C's here. Underline the words if it has a C in it. Now let's look at these pictures. Caterpillar, owl, cup, mitten, cat, clock. Did you hear those? Let's do it again. Caterpillar, owl, cup, mitten, cat, clock. Did everything start with the letter C? I didn't hear it. So you're going to color those pictures that start with the letter C. Then you're going to draw a picture, but it cannot be one of these. So it cannot be anything that started down here with the letter C. So you might want to draw candy or a cake or a cane or some cookies there or a camel or a cucumber. Something else that begins with the letter C, okay? Quality is a must. Look at that. There it is, quality work. You take your time and you do quality work also. All right, let's keep going. I-S spells is, right? F-O-R spells for. O-N spells on. I-N spells in. M-Y spells what? My. That's right. Remember these books? It's been a couple of weeks, but here we go. What do you see there? You see a picture of a cow. We always picture walk first. Gives us clarity about what we're going to be reading. There's a cat. That is a what? A caterpillar. Not a worm, but a what? Caterpillar. There you go. And here we have, what's going on? Oh no, the caterpillar's on her what? Her hat. So let's read. C is for cow. Do it again. C is for cow. Great reading. I can hear you doing it. C is for cat. Do it again. C is for cat. Keep reading. C is for caterpillar. C is for caterpillar on my hat. Say cat. Say hat. Those are the words that rhyme. Boys and girls, you know what you're going to do. I hope you're talking to me as I'm talking to you. You're going to color circle the C's with a crayon and circle the lightning words with a what? Pencil on every page. And then you're going to color this book. And where does this book go? In your light up bag. That's exactly right. I hope you've been reading those books. Remember, reading is sweet like honey, so enjoy this story. All right, one last story before we conclude with the C activities. Remember, this book, like this, are real pictures called photographs taken by a photographer. So you see a nice picture of a camel on the front of this book. So let's see what's in store for us in this story. There's your camel, same as your title page or your front cover. Carrots and cows. Aren't they beautiful pictures there? Look at those cats and look at that beautiful castle. That's a real castle. A camera and a canoe. Canoe is a type of vehicle that goes in the water and you move it with those rows right there or your oars. And there's a computer. Listen to this. It says, Carl goes camping out at the lake. Here is a list of what he would take. A coat, a cap, a camera, 2 cookies, carrots, and his canoe. Say canoe. 2, take, and lake are words that rhyme. Great job. Last thing you're going to do this week for the letter C looks like this, so let's pay attention. It says, say the name of each picture, write the beginning letter. Carrots, can, cup, candle, and caterpillar. So what letter are you going to write? Of course, the letter C. But look at here. Color the pictures that begin with the C. So let's look inside the cup. You have, inside the cans, you have a cup, a ghost, a pencil, cage, a comb, and a cake. Let's look at those pictures again. Cup, ghost, pencil, cage, comb, cake. Did everything begin with the letter C? I'm going to let you decide. So you're going to color those pictures with that cat that started with the letter C. And it says on the back, draw 6 pictures that begin with the letter C. I want you to do that. Think of 6 things, and that cannot be any of these 6 pictures. You have to think. Use your magic powers up here and give me 6 things that begin with the letter C. All right. Excellent job. Quality work right there. Let's keep making it happen. Again, we're going to get it done in this year, 2021.